What is happening? What is happening? What's goody good, my people, my people, my peoples? What is going on? It is your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter /X at AK Infinity _VVS. This is the Rockets Round Robin / Rockets Propaganda Channel. We got the Rockets versus the Thunder tonight, man. We're gonna run through this pregame right quick. Rockets coming off of a disappointing loss to the Sacramento Kings. The Kings and did what this season to us what we did to them last season. They pulled out their brooms and proceeded to sweep us for whatever reason. It seems to be a bit of a bad matchup for us. And remember, first minute of the game, what's the name? Sabonis even went down. So it was just really Monk, DeRozan, and Zach LaVine putting in work. And Jonas Valanciunas seemed like he still got a vendetta against Alperen Sengun. He did his thing too, man. I don't know what to say about that game. I ain't shocked that we lost, but I don't know what to say about that game. Fred VanVleet came back that game. Apparently, he had stepped on a ref's foot and tweaked his ankle yet again. So there's that. I haven't seen that he's out tonight. I don't see that he's out. It look like he is playing. Real quick, injury report. For the Thunder, Isaiah Joe, AJ Mitchell, Nikola Topic, he out for the season. But Isaiah Joe, who's been key in the rotation for them all season as their designated shooter, him not being in this game, I don't think it's going to make much difference. We're going to get into it in a little bit. For the Rockets, Tari Eason is out. Adams game time decision. Alperen Sengun game time decision. Dylan Brooks game time decision. Amen Thompson game time decision. So it don't matter who play for us and who don't play for the Thunder. We're going to lose this game anyway, I think. Anyway, we're going to get into it. Let me not say we're going to lose, but I'm going to just say what I think is going to happen later on in this video or in this live. So real quick before I start, talking about the game and whatnot. So shout out to Jackson Gatlin, man. If y'all not locked in to Locked On Rockets, I don't know what you want. But Jackson does a good job over there. I know some people kind of don't like his thing, but I think he does a good job over there. He had, if y'all remember, in my last pregame that I did with a shout out to Chris Gorman. He clipped it and he put it on X. Go check out Chris Gorman's Twitter account, and you'll see the clip that we did where we spoke about the two starting lineups. The one where Jabari is starting, like the regular normal starting lineup, the classic starting lineup, the one from last season and the one that started this season before Jabari went down, and then the same starting lineup with except swapping Jabari in with Amen Thompson. So the two starting lineups, the Jabari one where Jabari is starting, that one is, I know for you people, for you number nerds who like all these advanced analytics and whatnot and net rating and on off and all that, take this, put it in your pipe and smoke it. The starting lineup with Jabari Smith in place of Amen Thompson, that starting lineup, I don't know what it is now. I think I might be able to look it up now. I ain't looking it up now. That's too late for that. You know what? Yes, I will. I'm going to look it up right now live. I should have already had it pulled up, but it's all good. All right, cool. So the starting lineup, this is just five-man lineup data. So as of right now, hold on. Where the net rating part at? I just had this thing pulled up. Okay, here you go. So that starting lineup, right? So it's in 416 minutes, it's a plus 5.4 net rating, right? All right. So the Amen Thompson starting lineup, you ready for this? Minus 13 in 235 minutes. Minus 13. What up, King? What's going on with you? I ain't shout out Meg. What up, Meg? What's going on with you too? But yeah, number nerds. I'm gonna need y'all to come and justify this for me, man, because if y'all's reasons for wanting to start and bench other people if that's your logic behind your decision making, justify that starting lineup that don't have Jabari in it. Justify it. I want to hear y'all justify that. For anybody that's a number nerd, go ahead and make that math and make some sense to me, man. Let it make some sense to me. Yes, minus 13 is egregious work. And so many reasons for that. I mean, it just being a minus, I wouldn't say is a problem. The fact that it is a glaring minus 13, that's horrible. As a starting lineup, that's some Silas numbers right there. That's crazy. Imagine that. But anyway, yeah, so this is a theme, and y'all know, y'all been tuning in to me for a little bit. I've been saying for a minute that when Jabari come back, he need to start. We're going to see how long this lasts where Jabari not in this starting lineup. I'm not saying Amen Thompson need to go to the bench. Matter of fact, I'm not even saying who need to go to the bench. I'm just saying Jabari need to start. That's what I'm saying. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be a little bit more specific. Jabari needs to start playing with Alperen Sengun, as a matter of fact. That's what needs to happen. When Sengun is starting, Jabari should start next to him. Point blank, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's nobody else on this team that makes more sense to start next to Alperen Sengun than Jabari Smith Jr. Now, whatever you want to do with the other three combination, that's up to y'all. I'm not saying who should and shouldn't be in that starting lineup. I'm just saying who should be. We good? We good? All right, cool. I just want to make sure we clear because I don't want nobody misconstruing my words and whatnot. But yeah, so let's go on and run down this game though, man. First things first. Who's scrapping tonight, man? I don't know. I don't know who's scrapping tonight. I know who I want to see scrapping. I want to see I wanted to say Dylan and Dort, but they Team Canada teammates. So I don't think that's really gonna happen. Let's go with somebody else, man. Let me go with who I want to see scrap from the Rockets. I need Alperen Sengun to get in a little scuffle. I want him to get under somebody's skin, man. I want somebody to piss him off and let him go dog somebody out, bro. That's what I want. So let's say Alperen Sengun and Isaiah Hartenstein. It probably ain't gonna happen, but Alperen Sengun and Isaiah Hartenstein, man. I want to see Alperen Sengun like piss him off. I want to see Alperen Sengun dunk on him, put one on his head. I want to see Alperen Sengun so he didn't have a bad game last game, but he had 6 turnovers and leaky defense. He was sort of food on defense, but raw number wise, he did a good job. So kind of want to see him bounce back from that perspective, and I think tonight will be a good opportunity for him to do that. The Thunder just allowed the San Antonio Spurs to put 132 on them, and that's the Spurs. The Rockets have a better offense than the Spurs. We should be able to do better and this is the Spurs team without no Wemby. The Rockets should be able to, put a little something extra on them. The Thunder played last night, as a matter of fact, so they're on the second night of a back-to-back. So hopefully we can take advantage of that and, get a win, get back in this win column, man. We need to, this is a sense of urgency right now, man. This is about seeding for the rest of the season, man. We need to make sure we, at minimum, at worst, we need to make sure we have home court advantage in the first round. So we should be able to take advantage of this back-to-back for the Thunder. But yeah, scrappers is going to be Alperen Sengun and Isaiah Hartenstein. That's just what I want to see. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but that's just what I want to see. All right, now, X factors for the Houston Rockets. I usually like starting with the other team, but I'm going to say X factors for the Houston Rockets. Man, I'm going to go Jabari Smith Jr. this game. He's kind of been up and down since his return. Since his return to the lineup, he's been a bit up and down. I think this will be a good game for him to get back into a bit of a rhythm. They don't necessarily have the size to be able to deal with Jabari on the glass. And when I say Jabari needs to have a bounce back game, I'm thinking more not just scoring. I'm sure it'd be nice for him to, drop, 25 and 12. That'd be cool. But I'm thinking more from the rebounding and defensive aspect. When he's in the game, we need to be like, yeah, this play happened because of Jabari. Maybe Jabari ain't the one that made the shot. Maybe Jabari ain't the one that made a play here and there. But because of what Jabari did without putting something on the box score, that's what made a play happen. That's what made us score. That's what made a defensive stop. That's what made us get in transition. That's what forced the turnover. Things like that. I want Jabari's impact to kind of be a little bit more felt in a game like this where he's like, well, he really the tallest person in our lineup, but he gonna be like the second tallest person in the game next to Isaiah Hartenstein. So I need him to, you know what I'm saying, go in the game, play big, impose your will defensively and offensively, be in the right spots like you usually are. You know what I'm saying, make your open shots. If we can generate a lot of those corner threes for Jabari and he can knock them down at a good clip, I think the offense, to me, what tells me whether or not the offense is humming is the shot attempts that Jabari takes. If Jabari is taking 6 or below shots, the ball ain't moving like that. But if he's taking 10, 11, 12 plus shots, the offense is making some sense because the ball is getting in his hands and he only takes good shots. I've been saying this forever, since for like 2 seasons now. Jabari only takes good shots. So if he's getting shot attempts, that means the offense is looking good and is making some sense. So X factor for the Rockets is going to be Jabari. For the Thunder though, it's going to be Isaiah Hartenstein. He might end up being a problem for us. For whatever reason, he plays well against the Rockets all the time. Just another one of those big guys that kind of gives Alperen Sengun trouble. But hopefully we're looking to change that narrative tonight. But realistically, his high motor usually gives us issues. So I don't look for that to change at all tonight. So Isaiah Hartenstein more than likely is going to be but the Thunder's X factor. Before I go to the next one, let me catch up on some of these comments, man. King says the conspiracy of Rockets fans say we gave the win to the Kings to keep them above the Suns. Lower the Suns, or the higher chance of the pick being a lottery. Oh, okay, I can see that. I ain't even think about that. When I be watching games, I'm watching like just win. Like I don't be caring about all that extra stuff. You can't control that. Dort and Tari, you think gonna be the X factors? Okay. Oh, you think Dort and Tari gonna be scrapping? I don't know if Tari played tonight. He's supposed to play tomorrow. Tari out, so I don't know. Dort probably gonna scrap with somebody though. Probably Dort and Jalen. I wouldn't be mad at that. John says Ime should play small ball too. If OKC plays small ball, because that's Ime bad decision when other team goes small but still puts in Adams. Yeah, you're right about that, bro. They're who is slow to rotate on defense, and Alfie plays small Ime. I get what you're saying. Pretty much more Jabari at the 5. I want to say Jeff Green too. Jeff Green, when he comes in the game, he's pretty effective. So I wouldn't mind seeing more Jeff Green. So let's do that too. King of that clip says turnovers. What you talking about? You talking about X factors? King says Bart definitely needs to bounce back. He just got to make his presence felt. Yeah, that's what it's about to me, man. That's really all it's about. John says OKC playing back-to-back games, so play fast, tire them up. Also, shoot threes accurately, limit turnovers, and play to Jalen and Alp a lot on the pick and roll. How you know my keys to the game already, bro? That's pretty on point. Bro. Good look. That's a good look on that. All right. Next little segment. Let me get this off the screen. All right. Next little segment. Matchups to watch. I already said one of them. Hartenstein and Sengun. That may be number one matchup to watch if you ask me. Second matchup to watch, SGA and Amen Thompson. SGA, it really doesn't even matter who guards him. He doesn't have bad games, bro. He doesn't have bad games. Nobody can do anything with him. But hopefully the second night of a back-to-back will have his legs a little bit dead, especially because they put up 146 last night. Hopefully they tired as hell. Hopefully Amen Thompson out-athletes the hell out of SGA on both ends, makes him work on defense, gives him hell on offense. If we can see that, I think we're in good position. If we can hold SGA to like 28 points and limit his free throw attempts, we'll be in good shape, man. Third matchup to watch. Cason Wallace and Jalen Green. Casey Wallace low-key put the clamps on Jalen Green last time they played. If Jalen Green has learned from that, we're going to find out. But Jalen has been a bit different for a while now. Like, he's been pretty consistent. Decision-making has been good. Scoring has been good. Shooting has been good. Defense has been good. Let me see if he follows that trend tonight, because this is a contender. This is a team that, who knows, man. We could probably see them in the playoffs at some point. I would like to see how Casey Wallace does against Jalen Green too on the other end. Casey Wallace coming off a 19-point game last game. He's low-key been having a good season himself. So that's a nice little matchup I want to see. So them are 3 little matchups, man. All right. Next, keys to the game. Since John want to steal some of my keys to the game, I'm going to say some different ones now. Rebounding is going to be important to us. Rebounding is as important to us as anything. But as much as rebounds are going to be important, limiting turnovers is going to be very key against this team, because the Thunder like to turn people over too. They like to turn people over, and they don't turn the ball over a whole lot. So you want to win the battle of possession. So pretty much in the big picture, I'm thinking like possessions. You want to get against the Thunder team, man. You want to get, for us, we're going to need like 8 more possessions than them to keep this game manageable, because they do a lot of the other stuff that we don't really do well. Like, they have an identity on offense. They know what they want to do on offense. They know where they want to go on offense. We still kind of developing that. Although I will say, over the last, I want to say maybe about 10 games, we haven't seen more of a shift towards the 2-man game of Alperen Şengün and Jalen Green, and it's been developing. It's been looking better and better and better. So if we can continue going to that, we should be in good shape. 3-point defense is going to be important for us too. They spread the floor with Jalen Williams playing a power forward. I don't know how they still getting away with that, but they're getting away with it. And he just dropped 41 last night, so we're gonna see what that look like again tonight. We gotta make sure we keep them, below. If we can keep them at 32 3-point attempts and below, and let's say 8-9 makes, keep them in single digits of makes, we should also be in good shape for that defensively. And fast break points, we haven't been on the fast break as much as of late since the All-Star break. Our fast break points ain't been as good as they've been all season long. So that's another area of concern for me that I think we need to address starting tonight. We can get out on the break. I mean, obviously that goes with, turning the ball over too. If we can force turnovers, then we can get out on the break. If we can get key stops, then we can get out on the break. If we can limit their 3-point makes, then we'll get out on the break. Because if they're missing long rebounds, boom, you can get out and run. If you're forcing turnovers, live ball turnovers, you can get out and run. So those are the things I'm looking for as far as keys to the game. Offensively, my only real key to the game in the half court is you got to spam Jalen Green and Alperen Şengün. You got to make the Thunder make a decision. Who do we want to not do nothing this game? You got to make them make that decision. And then once they make that decision, you got to force them into another bad decision. You got to give them nothing but bad decisions to make. Okay, are we leaving Dylan and Jabari on the corner on the corners or on the wings for 3? Are we a little bit too aggressive out on the perimeter, and then we leaving Amen Thompson for an easy cut, backdoor cut for a dunk? We got to make sure we on point when it comes to those things, because those are the things that I think is going to win us this game. Notice how I haven't spoken about Fred VanVleet. I don't know if he's supposed to play tonight. They say he may not because of that ankle tweak, but I ain't see it on the injury report, so I ain't really saying nothing. All right, now halftime, final score, player of the game. Oh boy, man! If I told you I trust the Rockets to take this game, with the utmost seriousness, I would be lying to you. I'm finna just be I want to keep it a bean and say what I really think, but on the other hand, I also want to say what I hope. All right, I'm gonna say both. I'm gonna say what I really think first, and we go end up on a positive note. I think we come out and we wet the blanket in the first half, 38 to like 52. in the first half. Don't be mad at me, man. Don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. I got to keep it a bean, man. Um, we probably come out a little bit better in the second half, a little bit more aggressive on defense. That said, man, listen, final score probably gonna be something like 101, 121. If I'm being real, if that's just what I think gonna happen. I might be wrong. Let me tell you what I want to happen. It would be ideally if the Rockets are paying attention and playing well. What I what I want to happen is something more along the lines of, you know, 59, 55 Rockets. Carry the momentum into the second half, finish the game off like 123, 116 Rockets. That's what I want, and that's something that would happen if the Rockets are taking this game more like very serious. Like if they see, okay, this is a team that we might play in the playoffs. Let's take this game serious. Let's make sure we show them, hey, we got to see us in the playoffs. This is what's going to happen to you. If that is what is on their minds, if they, playing seriously, 123, 116 is what could happen at the end of the game. Player of the game. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. For us to win the game, if Jalen Green is player of the game, we winning. This is not to say if somebody else is player of the game, we won't win. But the highest chance of us winning this game is going to require Jalen Green to be the best player in this game for the Rockets. That's the highest chance. Now, as it pertains to this particular matchup, I might say, nah, it can't be Amen Thompson because the Thunder, one of them teams where if you can't shoot, they make you pay for it, especially if you're a perimeter player. So I can't really say Amen Thompson. If Fred is playing and he's quote unquote healthy, it could be him. It really could be Fred, honestly, truthfully speaking. It could Tari not playing, so he's not in the running. It could also be it really could be it could be Alperen Sengun though. And I mean like Alperen Sengun gotta have like some stupid numbers. Like I'm talking 33, 12, and 10 on good efficiency, making his free throws. Oh, speaking of free throws, that's I left that key to the game out. That's one of my last keys to the game for the Rockets. Limit the Thunder's free throws, especially Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's free throws. Limit his free throws. Make him shoot 6 or less. Like if he's up there in 12, 13, 14 free throw attempts, ain't no way we finna win this game. But if we can hold them to 6 or less, we in good shape. But yeah, Alperen Sengun, there's a world where he's player of the game this game. Like if he just come out here and he's just like, man, listen, I'm tired of losing to the Thunder. We really here for real, and we really trying to be contenders. We really want to be a team that's taken serious in the playoffs. We want to be a team that has home court advantage at least in the first round. Alperen Sengun come out this game, let his nuts hang, and you know what I'm saying, chunk the deuce out him, call it a night. That would be nice. All right, so we got some comments. Let me get this off. King said that's also my matchup. Hartenstein plays really good against us for some reason. Yeah, bro. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what he got against Houston. But then again, Daryl Morey. Hartenstein should have been should have been Clint Capella's backup center back with the Rockets, but Daryl Morey and his calculator made the wrong decision yet again, cutting that man for nothing. Anyway, Frank Kostenwick, man, I hope I didn't butcher your name, bro. Forgive me. He says, "You seen our lineup? We're cooked." At least, what is the lineup? I don't even know what it is. I haven't seen it. Can somebody post that for me, man? He said, "You seen our lineup? We're cooked." At least Barry back starting where he should be. Yeah, he should be. I'm not trying to hear nothing else about it. Let me see if I can find who actually starting. I haven't seen who's starting yet, man. Okay. So the Rockets are starting Jalen, Reed Shepard, Jabari, Cam Whitmore, and Jock Landale. All right, scrap everything that I said in the previous 25 minutes. None of that matters. Rockets is gonna lose like 150 to 91. And that's that. Yeah, we finna get, boy. We finna be in a pressure cooker, boy. Turnovers was my last key to the game. I jumped the gun and typed it early. Yeah, bro, we all jumped the gun with this whole live, man. I just wasted my time with this entire live, and it made no sense because half the starting lineup, well, 3/5 of the starting lineup was out because Shingun not even playing. So the only normal starter is Jalen Green. Everybody else out. Well then. Yeah, I just wasted my time this whole live, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna have to jump off anyway. I got a call at 7. I'm trying to get my niece in college, bro. My niece I'm trying to help her get this track and field scholarship to go to college, man. And my other little niece, the basketball player, trying to figure out some things with her for the summertime. So, gotta be big unk. I don't know. I'm gonna watch the game. I mess around, not do no halftime though. Yeah, I'm probably not. If I do a halftime, it's just to lay out some frustrations or come on here and be funny, and that's about it. But anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow for the pregame tomorrow, man. In case I don't come on at halftime. It's your man AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter /Exit AK Infinity _VVS. This is the Rockets Round Robin channel. This is also the Rockets Propaganda channel. Make sure if you're watching on the YouTube, if you ain't hit that subscribe button yet, then you just a hater at this point. If you ain't hit the like button yet, you just a hater at this point. Leave a comment for us down below. Oh, my man King got another comment. He said, God bless your niece and her continue her path to success. I appreciate you, bro. And she gonna be there. Big Unk not playing. Unk Infinity is not playing with them. Them two little girls, they got my heart, man. They got my heart. But I ain't playing with them. They finna be great. I ain't playing. I might even bring them on this live one day. Nah, I lied. See, that's her calling me right now. All right, y'all. We out.